Hello, romance Ashikans, aka the Aunt of Dragons. Welcome to my YouTube channel, The Breakup Diaries. So I have my little setup here. You can't see it, whatever. Someone suggested to me that I put on my makeup while vlogging. I don't see the intent, but let's just try it anyway, Let's just try something fun because I need to smile because I've been going through it the past couple of days. It's my first time taking a shower in 3 days. I know that's so gross. Just the visual of that is very gross. What's been going on, Ashley? So I lost my job. For someone who claims to be a hard worker, you sure can't hold on a job. I know, right? What happened? So I came into work on my off day and had some drinks and tacos with my friend, and we got totally plastered. Got into a fight with the guy I was dating at the time, and then on the way to work the next day, I'm still super hungover. I'm still pretty much, drunk. And then I like have a panic attack in my Uber ride, and I'm like, I just don't want to do this. I don't want to do this, And I'm like, I come in and I'm like crying, and my manager, like, I think she kind of never did like me. So that this was just the incentive to be like, oh, you show up to work drunk, which I know is wrong to do. So, you might as well not work here in the first place since you don't like coming here. I was like, you know what, whatever, that's fine. Like, looking back at it now, I didn't do it, but I wish I would have fucking flipped a table or something. Took a shit in the bathroom. That's TMI. But, I didn't like the job in the first place. And I think that's one of my problems. Like, I keep listening to people, and when they're like, just show up and make a paycheck and go home, but like, it shows, it reflects. I was using Fenty's foundation, but I switched to Bare Minerals because I got a gift card from a friend. So when you're broke, you make it work. And she also got me this sponge. And what you want to do is you just want to dab. Just dab. Don't forget to get underneath your eyes. I hope this is very educational for the men that are watching right now. You're very welcome. But what happened next? Oh, and then the guy I was talking to, like, he won't talk to me anymore. So that's nice. It's not nice, but I really liked him. He was an entrepreneur, such a hard worker, but like, obviously, like, since this whole trend of red flags is happening, I'm obviously a red flag. I'm a firework. I'm handle with care. And if you don't know how to handle it with care, just ignore it. Let me do this real quick. He left his water bottle, and it's sitting on my dresser. Did you ever see that skit with Key and Peele, the Megan skit? Where he's like, Megan, you left your jacket. She has to get her jacket. I need to give her back her jacket. That's how I feel with his water bottle. I want to message and be like, hey, can I just bring you back your water bottle? But I know that it's just an excuse to see him. I know that he's not going to forgive me for my actions, because it was completely uncalled for. But I called it, right? I knew that I was going to fuck this up. But we're not going to cry, because we have a lot of work to do today, and we need our makeup to look great. We need to make it look like we know what we're doing and we have our shit together. Okay, and I'm already sweating. This was a great idea. What else has happened? I know this is gonna be cliche, but hear me out for a second. I want to talk about Squid Game. I know everyone's talking about Squid Game right now, right? I just finished it last night. A lot of people are saying that the moral of the story is you can't be nice to people because they'll end up stabbing you in the back. And I definitely feel that way with this last job. I know I do some things that are like borderline crossing the rules, but I still show up and I do my job. And I don't like to be two-faced. You know, if I don't like you, I'm not going to communicate with you. But I will be cordial with you. But when I got sent home, I didn't hear from anyone. Not even the guy that I was supposedly dating. I didn't hear from any of my coworkers. And it's like, what was the point in all that then? What was the point in all that fake niceness, you know? But I don't think that that's the lesson that Squid Game's trying to teach. I think the lesson that Squid Game was trying to teach is you only need one. You only need one person who's sincere and generous and who cares. And although they may falter, right? Because the main character did falter. Like he tricked that old man to give him his marbles. You may falter, but you acknowledge what you did was wrong, and you try to correct it however you can. And I think that's the definition of a good person. Because I think that there's this whole misconception that everyone's fucking perfect, right? No, we all fuck up. Everyone has fucked up. Everyone's cut someone off on the highway, right? And which resulted in that person being in a bad mood, which resulted in them doing X, Y, and Z, right? I think the moral of the story is you only need one person. You don't need a group of 10 people. You just need one. And also the cruelty that how we treat each other in the working class. How we'll literally push each other off of a cliff. We're playing tug of war with each other when it's like we shouldn't be playing tug of war with each other, because the upper class is entertained by this. They're entertained by our bickering with each other when it's like you and I aren't the problem, bro. We don't need to be fighting. It's them who are watching this like it's a fucking show, like it's fucking entertainment. Why are you and I playing tug of war together? You and I are in the same fucking boat. So that's how I'm feeling right now. Oh, yeah, I'm supposed to be doing a triangle. Oh, the irony. Squid Game doing a triangle. The irony. It's supposed to be more beneficial doing it as a triangle. I don't find the point in it, but, you know, whatever. And don't forget to dab. Don't smear it. Okay, so I was thinking, if I was in Squid Game world, what would be my role? I think that I have literally nothing to lose. I don't have any kids. I don't have a partner. I don't have any major bills other than my student loans, so I don't give a fuck about that. And my credit card debt. So I would definitely volunteer for the games. I would, because it would be a relief to have all my debts paid off. It would be such a relief. I feel like I would be able to breathe. But I'm not going to do anything shady, because it wouldn't feel worth it to me. Everyone else there has something to live for. And maybe that sounds foolish. And I've been thinking a lot lately, especially this weekend. My drinking has gotten out of control. I think I've said that before. And it didn't used to be like that. It didn't. I used to have like the occasional drink after work, you know, whatever. It didn't used to be I need to take a shot before I clock in or I'm going to lose my fucking mind. I used to be able to look forward to going to work. And I did with this guy that I was dating. I looked forward to seeing him. I did. Being around my coworkers, not so much. And I guess that was an obvious. But I participated. I did my role. I Squid Gamed it, you know? I showed up. I'm here, you know? Um, but yeah, I was thinking a lot about, oh yeah, this past weekend. Yeah, this past weekend, um, I went to sleep and I was like, if I don't wake up, that's fine. Because it doesn't feel worth it anymore. All this working hard, all this starting over again and again, resetting again and again. And in a world where people, they don't mind. They don't mind leaving you alone. They don't, and I know that it's my fault. I know that it's my fault. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to not accept any blame. I know that it's my fault that this job didn't work out, that this relationship didn't work out. But fuck me. Fucking fuck me. Like, just give me at least a couple of months. Give me at least a year. Cause God, I know that this this whole year has been a shit show for everyone. I know that. I'm not the only one. But God, fuck. So what's next? I have an interview in a couple of hours. I'm gonna go to this other place and apply. I have a gig bartending this weekend, this week, and just be patient and try not to lose my mind. Highlighter. Joyer, it's Skinny Dip. That's the name of it. I have a gig next week in Orlando. I need to figure out how I'm gonna get there. I don't know if you've noticed, but I got sweat all over my upper lip because I'm fucking sweating. I do like highlighter on the tips of my eyes. Something that I learned from a Sephora employee years ago, and I just kind of stole it from them. I like to think that's like a signature thing that I do. I like to think that it makes my eyes bright and not sad. You're not supposed to pull down your eye when you're putting on your eyeliner, because that's what it causes wrinkles, but who gives a fuck at this point, right? 1 second. Okay, last thing, and then I'm gonna finish my makeup off camera because the sweat game is intense right now. Why don't I believe in myself? Where did those thoughts come from? Where did that thinking come from? I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I do think that I'm talented. I do think that I contribute something. I do think that I'm fun to be around. I do think that I'm a hard worker. And for some reason, I beat myself up like I'm the worst person on the planet. I know I'm not the best person on the planet. I know that I fuck up, right? I get drunk too often. I yell at my mom. I lose my temper. I'm always fucking late. I know that I'm not the best person on the planet. I know that I'm flawed. And you know, some of these things I may not be able to ever control. Some of these things just happen. But a little understanding would be nice. And I need to start believing in myself, because you know what? I am done with the restaurant industry. I'm so done with the God, you would think that you're gonna win a fucking award for being the best fucking server. You're not. Sorry, but you're not. You think you're gonna win a fucking Michelin star for being a restaurant owner. You're not. So don't treat people like shit. And maybe because I've heard this before, maybe people think that I'm full of myself. The irony in that, right? Have like one of the worst self-esteems on the planet. Me full of myself? Sure. Whatever helps you, right? Whatever fucking helps you justify you treating someone like shit. Whatever. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know how to monetize. But all I know is, like I said, I don't want to work for restaurants anymore. I don't want to do customer service. I don't want to work with kids. I just want to make art. That's it. There are people out there who are doing that. And I want to do the same. Okay. Thank you for listening to my rant. Let me fix this before. That looks bad. The last that you see seeing me look like a ghost. Speaking of looking like a ghost, I gotta get a costume. I honestly think I'm just gonna wear a corset and leggings and throw in some cat ears from the dollar store and call it a day. You know, no one's got money like that, especially now. Especially seeing that I have to somehow find my way to Orlando and back. Thanks for listening to my rant. Going back to Squid Game, like I said, you only need one. You only need one person to believe in you. You only need one person to root for you. You only need one person to know that if I stagger, are you going to pick me up? Because I'll pick you up. And I'm proud of you. You woke up today. I'm sure you probably didn't want to. God, a lot of us don't want to right now. But you woke up and you showed up and you showered. I hope you showered. Did you shower? Make sure you shower, okay? Take your time, listen to one of your favorite songs. If you have time, go for a walk. The sun is out. It's beaming right now. Or even if it's nighttime, be safe, but go for a walk. I'm going to be very busy, which is good. Not money busy, but active busy. And I'm going to try to be there for you. If I don't reply right away, I'm sorry. But know that I'm rooting for you. Try to be nice, but never fail to be kind. Okay? All right. Bye.